The majority of our clients are in the telematics space, and they need to tell their clients where their vehicle is at any given moment in time. If the accuracy of that is out, that service goes down, then their business fails as a consequence. Context is king. The better you can provide context to the client about, in the tracking space, where my asset is, but what's the underlying road infrastructure on which my asset sits, as well as the direction that that asset's going, the speed in which it's going, all of that provides context around that dot on a map. Equally, when you're looking outside of the telematics space, the more context you can provide around it with layers of data sets, that's where you get the true value of a mapping solution. We're innovating around how does last mile logistics work in this kind of an environment where you can't put the dot on a map and there's a road to get you there. And that's an area where we're seeing a lot of gains. So today we work very closely with TomTom, providing us with support for our clients from a data and a mapping point of view, as well as from an innovation point of view as well.
One of the things that we did for Map IT, in the early days, they had a problem with ramps in South Africa. You got an on-ramp, you got an off-ramp. These ramps are at a different grade, so you're either going up a grade or going down a grade. Now that has an implication on the truck. It has an implication what gear it needs to be in. It also can help on the ADAS side of things.
Some of the verticals that Sygic covers are utilities, oil and mining, emergency services, obviously long haul. But at the end of the day, the safety and time efficiency is the most important thing. So we need to make sure that we're getting them in the safest manner possible, just as quick as possible. We want to create an ecosystem that's going to be a one-stop shop for all, for the logistic companies and truckers in general.
So predominantly at the moment, what we're working with Sygic is on ACI, which is Active Community Input, is as much as we can is to provide fixes and corrections using critical thinking to exert the maximum output from the editor.
TomTom's been very instrumental to Sygic's success over the years. And I think the really main difference right now is their ETA and the live traffic based on all the connected devices that they have. I think it's second to none. From a technological perspective, we would just need more fresher data to keep our customers happy.
Data can be accurate as of 3 months ago, but accuracy in terms of real time is becoming more and more important. And all of the organizations that we deal with are asking more and more for real-time accuracy of data.
OSM community helps dramatically in ensuring that freshness. So one of the things, the OSM community, and I'm one of them, by the way, is that what I do is I look at my neighborhood, I look at the areas that I'm familiar with, and I compare the map to what is actually reality. And by giving back to the OSM community, by doing edits that work for them, that are important to them, that is one way of that's the way we're hoping that it's going to counteract the notion that we as a corporate take advantage of it. It's got to be two ways. It cannot be one way.
We need to have very fresh data and maps to make sure that they know what docks they're going to. If there was construction on that road, they need the freshest of maps possible.
Apart from just real-time accuracy of data, it's the inclusion of additional data sets as well. So road network data and speed profiles are brilliant, but as soon as we start layering additional data sets on top of that, and I think there's a case to be made for how that gets done, and that's becoming one of the big questions that our clients are asking us.
So for the future, I'm really excited about the technology and how it keeps evolving. I think each and every day we see new things popping up left and right. I think this is something that all of us will be able to utilize to our gains and needs.
Using map data is endless for different companies. We focus on fleet and logistics and on-demand because we're really good in those areas. Like, we are tried and true there, but we've just touched the tip when it comes to what we can do.